After a terrific run of summer weather, clouds and rain have returned to the Northwest, but that hasn't stopped folks from turning out for the Bite of Seattle at Seattle Center. And that's where the Seattle Reign look to return to form following their first loss of the season. From Memorial Stadium, it's the NWSL leading Reign against the team that defeated them just 8 days ago, the Chicago Red Stars.
Here in attendance to watch, along with the under-23 national team, they're watching many of their former teammates, their national team teammates, college teammates, players striving to get to this level as well.
Nice move, little shot. LeBlanc well positioned though, and Leslie, we talked about early energy and movement and crispness, and we're certainly seeing that from the Reign. Keeping you busy over at the UW with national teams and your camp this past week.
Yeah,
This little gig you got going on here?
Yeah, it's fun, you know. The more soccer, the better. The more opportunities, environments to learn in, the better for anybody. And I've had the great pleasure this week of working alongside my associate head coach, Amy Griffin, who's the goalkeeper coach for the under-23 team, with the head coach of Virginia and the head coach of the under-23, Steve Swanson, and being able to coach players at that level and many of the players that I played against in my college team.
Well, yellow card for Megan Rapinoe. She certainly did not agree with that.
I mean, obviously there's times, you know, when they're pushed out and if it looks like there's a good run in behind and a good matchup to go longer, but, you know, the time that Fletcher picked there, I don't think necessarily was. The good news is the transition defense behind it was good in that they didn't clear the ball that well and they stepped up in the midfield to get it back pretty quickly. So I wouldn't want to see them kind of go to that impatience consistently, because I just don't think that's the way that they want to play or the way they're going to score.
Little. Winners, Nogueira, LeBlanc saved again. That time it was Fletcher with a shot. Terrific work by Karina LeBlanc to keep this game scoreless.
Great recovery defense by Kendall Fletcher. Great recovery by Kendall Fletcher to come back.
Rapinoe with a left foot. Oh, not happy with herself.
You know, that's one of the things. Those are little things, but you hope that these players sitting here, the U20s, the under-23s, watching this match. Kendall Fletcher didn't score. Karina LeBlanc, I don't know if hit the post or her hand, but we'll see. It was an outstanding save.
Save there.
I think it was the post.
Yeah.
Someone was asking me if Jill Ellis liked cats or dogs better. Dogs. Someone on Twitter.
You know all.
There we go.
You have all the answers.
I just want to put it to rest. I don't know why this person cares about that, but dogs.
Foul on Fletcher. She took out Tancredi, pleading her case. Boy, she is, that's about as fired up as I've seen Kendall over a call this season, at least here at home.
I like it. I want to see Fletch do a backflip on a bad call.
Take a look at it. There's
no
nothing
arms
there.
up, nothing.
Nothing there. She had a legitimate beef.
Yeah, and Tancredi backing into her. There wasn't a foul on either of them. It was a, you know, if I'm Fletcher, I'd be upset also.
Halftime in Seattle, the Reign and the Red Stars 0-0. No substitutions yet from Chicago head coach Rory Dames. Ellie Reed with room. Looking for LaRue. Loose ball, and LeBlanc covers it up. Best scoring opportunity in the second half for Seattle. Well-served ball by Ellie Reed.
Yep, Ellie Reed, that's what she does best, is come up and down that flank on the right side, and unfortunate for Seattle there not to poke one in. Well, our pleasure, the cavalcade of stars continues, and it was getting a little stagnant there for a while, and it wasn't serving the Reign well. The more mobile they are, the more they show in those gaps, the better.
Little driving it low. The wall does its job for Chicago. Here's Kawasumi serving it in to the 18. LaRue onside, back to Fletcher. The shot, the score! Goal! Bev Goebel for Seattle.
There's the super sub, and there's a celebration by Laura Harvey that hopefully someone caught on tape. She gets as excited as Jurgen Klinsmann, maybe not as excited as Mexico's coach in the World Cup, but she loves a good goal, and I love to see coaches celebrate. What good patience. Great job by LaRue to be composed and play that ball back across. Great composure by Fletcher to play it across, and a finish by super sub Bev Goebel. Here we see it here, LaRue chests it down, good touch outside of the foot, Fletcher across the box, boom, inside of the foot finish, easy peasy for the Seattle Reign. They go up 1-0.
All the substitutions that Rory Dames had at his disposal, he has made, and Now we'll wait and see from a Chicago perspective if they pay off.
They've got 15 minutes, and again, Chicago has been, you know, they've had chances. They've stayed in the match. They've created, especially towards the beginning or the end of the second half. I thought they had a little bit more run of the play, and now they're going to push numbers forward. And as April said, there's going to be a response.
Fishlock.
The other thing they've done is they've put Julie in the midfield and put Terry Hemmons
LaRue.
in the back.
Whoa.
That's going to give them a little more offensive power.
Yep.
Sydney got a lot into that one.
We actually got to play against the rain, so it's been an amazing 10 days here in Seattle.
People love their soccer in this city. It's
Yes,
great
they
to have
do.
you here.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, April.
Thanks, April.
April Heinrich's nice enough to join us. Turnover. Chicago. Here's press. Onside, and the goal for Chicago. About as easy as you will see, as Lauren Barnes with an unfortunate giveaway, and that allowed Chicago to get the equalizer in the 81st minute, late in the 81st minute. A very nice play that time as Jen Hoy found Kristen Press, and Kristen Press did not give Hope Solo any chance to make a save on that play. Well, that was a dangerous fall. Just nobody there for Chicago. Good
that was
job
the
by Press.
wrong seam. Press found a seam with no one in it. That was dangerous. It was a little bit too easy for her, to be honest, to get through there.
Cox
That's
looking
a great
for
ball by
LaRue.
Steph Cox.
Kawasumi.
Great job by Sid to recognize, to lay it back.
LaRue with a left foot. Side netting.
Great look by Sid there. Opens up some space for herself. Good movement up front. Gives it a left-footed crack.
Not sure how close that was, but it obviously got the attention of Karina LeBlanc. Very impressive left-footed shot that time by Sydney LaRue. Take a look. Settles
Turns
on the
inside,
ball.
makes a good move to clear some space for herself. Needed to look maybe far post for that, but I like the chance she's taking there. They balance well. They pick off those long diagonal balls for the most part.
And that's it.
Point for the Reign. Playoff spot clinched. Probably disappointed they didn't win based on the amount of possession they had, particularly early in the half. And you have to be impressed, again, with Chicago's defending. Their hardness, the way they stick around, and the way they came back to draw even on a goal by Kristen Press, who, that's her thing, scoring goals.
Rory Dames' club can get into the postseason. Chicago certainly has the talent, the work ethic, the defense to maybe make a little bit of noise come the postseason. 1-1 the final here at Memorial Stadium in Seattle. Well, we'll join you again next Sunday. For everyone associated with Seattle Reign Soccer, I'm Tom Glasgow. Have a great afternoon, everyone.